It's Jackie, and as you can see, I've got a big pile of journals in front of me. September, the end of September, marked my 1-year Fauxbonichi anniversary. I kept a daily journal for 365 days. Proud to say I didn't miss a day, except I did take a 2-week break in March. That was deliberate, but when I meant to journal, I did journal every single day, and I have 5 books to show for it. So what I wanted to talk to you about today is I thought we could kind of review what my year of Fauxbonichi journaling was like, how it changed, and I'm done with Fauxbonichi journaling. I decided a year was enough, and I thought I'd talk about the reasons that I'm switching to a different journaling system. So first I thought I'd just show you how much it took for me to document a year. It took 2 little notebooks. This one's a Leuchtturm 1917. This one is a Fabriano Ecoqua. And I kept these concurrent to other scrappier journals. And then I combined my scrappy journals with my written journals into these 3 books. And you can see there's 2 months in each one. And I thought I'd just briefly, I have detailed flip-throughs of all these books on my channel. If you're interested in seeing them, please check out my Fauxbonichi playlist. But I just thought I'd kind of give you the rundown of how I started. I started using a format by, I think it's the first person I know of that did it was Tracy's Treasures. I learned it from Inky Quill, where you basically put a box in one corner, washi tape, line, washi tape, and you sectioned it into art blocks and journaling blocks, and then another block for something extra. I put Lister's Got a List and a little gratitude box at the bottom where you write something you're thankful for every day. I did sunrise, sunset every day. I put the date, the month, and the day every year. I captured the weather and the day of the month. And I did this book for, I don't know, 3 months, I think, fitting this one. And I love it. I think it's cool. Then it was January, so I switched to a 2016 book, and I did the exact same style. I stopped doing the art. I started using stickers because I was swamped with December Daily, and kept the same format, except you can see the art blocks left. I decided I wanted a little more freedom in my journaling, and I started decorating the pages more, using stenciling. I love stenciling. I started putting stickers in different places. And yeah, it just got a tiny bit looser in this book. And I love this book. Then I got sick of keeping 2 journals because I had a scrapbook journal at the same time with both of these. So in April, I switched to this format. And I made some more changes. I took out the art blocks. They're still gone, but now the gratitude box is gone. And the all that's left is the header, and I did a lot more artistic stuff on it. I did a lot more pictures. I did, yeah, here we go, some more journaling pages. So it got a little bit busier in some ways and simpler in others. And then I also put my scrappy pages in here. So we've got scrappy pages, 4 pages of scrappy pages for every 7 days in my journal. 4 pages of scrappy pages, and I kept doing Lister's Got a List. I just put it all on 1 page at the end of each week. So I switched to that format, and I used that one for 6 months. So here's my June and July book, and these were both made using the Amy Tangerine Better Together collection, and this one you can see follows the same format. Got a little artsier though some days, not every day. More scrappy pages, more writing pages, and 1 page every day, every single day. More scrappy pages, more writing pages. The book seems to want to open to the scrappy pages, so it's hard to show you the writing pages. Yeah. And then this is the one I just finished 2 days ago, or 3 days, I guess, which is August and September. And again, the same thing, lots of writing. But I think you can see here, compared to my last book, my enthusiasm for this style is kind of waning. It's getting more text heavy. It's getting less creative. This one, though, this was super creative. But it's, yeah, I think I just started to lose my mojo for this format after a while, and that's one of the reasons I'm trying to make a change. So let's talk about the good. I'm so proud of these books. I think that they're amazing. I can't believe that I saved a moment every day. I learned that there's a moment in every day that's worth saving. I'm so grateful to have saved all these memories in these books. I think it's super neat that I can look back and I can tell you what the weather, when it started to get hot out, when it started to get cold. I took note of the sunrise and sunset every day, and for me that was really cool. I never paid attention to it before, and now I feel like I understand it better after looking at it every day for a year. So it was a really worthwhile thing for me to do. I really liked doing it. I feel strange about stopping it because it feels like such a solid habit right now. So like today I'm not journaling on October the 3rd, and I feel really weird about it, but I'm gonna get used to it. Yeah, so I can't say enough good about it. I think if you've never kept a daily journal, it's a totally worthwhile experience. I highly recommend it. Why am I stopping? I'm stopping because 1, I'm losing my enthusiasm for this style of journaling. 2, it's a lot. So when you stop and look at a week that I do in one of these books, it is 1, 2, 3, 4 scrappy pages, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 writing pages, and 1 lister's got a list page. So that is 12 pages a week that I was completing. That's almost 2 pages a day. And 2 pages a day was doable. I didn't have any, it was a lot, but it was doable. But what happened is if I didn't feel like journaling one day, the next day suddenly it's 4. And if I missed 2 days, suddenly I'm 6 pages behind. And so when I fell behind in this book, it piled up so quickly that I don't want to put that pressure on myself anymore, especially because now I'm also doing my page a day lettering challenge, and I've talked about this in other videos, where if I'm doing a page in here, then that's, you know, now I'm up to 3 pages a day. How many pages is it realistic for me to expect myself to do? You know what I mean? So yeah, I want to take some of that pressure off. That's one of the reasons. The second reason is how much value I see in saving a memory every day. On the one hand, I see so much value in it. On the other hand, I think I may at some point come back and read all these books and say, wow, that's what a year of my life looked like. But am I going to go through 5 years of these kind of pages? I don't think I am. I think I'd be interested to say, hey, what were my mid-30s like? And then I can read through these books and I'll be like, wow, it's all coming back to me, right? But do I need to remember every single year like this? I don't necessarily think that I do. So that's why I don't feel bad about letting it go, is I think there's value in what I've done, but I don't think that maybe the value increases with the number of books that you do after a certain point. So those are the reasons I'm letting it go, and I feel good about letting it go. And I'm excited to say I found a setup that inspires me, and that is my new Fauxdori. And I think I'm going to show you the inside of this one in this video as well. But yeah, again, I'll say if you're interested in Fauxbonichi, I definitely recommend it. It's really fun to do. But for me, there just came a point where it was becoming more work than what I wanted to do, versus how much I felt like I was getting out of it. So I'm switching to my Fauxdori. This is a Recollections string journal. I bought it on clearance. I think it was like $4. I made a couple little changes to it. So I got it at Michael's. I added an eyelet onto the back because the knot kept popping out, and I added an elastic where this used to be a string. I put some elastic on it that I got on Etsy. And I'll take you for a look inside. So I'm using the Do Crafts Paper Mania Geometric Neon Collection in this book, and I'm kind of using it sparingly. I'm using it to do all the covers of my inserts. You can see I have 4 inserts, and yeah, I really love it. I think it's cool. So I start with this dashboard. This is just a sheet of paper that I covered with contact paper, and then it leads into my journal. So the kit came with these, the paper collection came with these little tags that pop in and out. Let me like pull out the side, although I'm having trouble getting it out now. There, see? And I thought I'll actually put the dates on this when this book is done with what dates we've kept in it. And so this will be my journal. And I've only done 2 pages so far because we just started in the month. So I started with a selfie like I always do to see what we look like at the time I'm keeping this journal. I used some Snap Simple Stories stickers on there, and I just did a couple layers of paper. And then I did my first page, and I tried to do it a little more artsy and a little less crafty. but I think that'll change from page to page. So I just did some washi borders. I did an Inktense swatch in the back, and we'd gone to a restaurant. I'd taken pictures of the food, so I just fussy cut them out and kind of scattered them. I think it looks cool. And just used a couple of stickers and some die cuts and stuff. Some alphas here with the name of the restaurant. And that's all I've done so far in this book. But this is going to be the journal that I'm keeping going forward. I don't know how long this book is going to last me. That's why I haven't dated the cover. But I have more inserts when this one's full. I'll start another one. And then we get to the other side of the dashboard, and that has some of my Post-it notes on it. I think they look really pretty all in a row there. And I haven't put anything on this yet, but I will. And then the next one, I'm going to start trying some bullet journaling. And this I just decided to do like 2 days ago, so it's completely empty. I have not even written a word in it yet. And this is a Fabriano Echo Quad. It's actually the same book that I used for this. It's an 8 by 10 or 8.5 by 11 book that I just cut down. So I just cut it down into this little Midori sized journal. And so when I have some stuff in here, I'll show it to you. And then I just felt like making one of these little pocket folders out of a manila folder. So I just used a folder and I put some washi tape on it. I used a Heidi Swap stencil and some neon paints. And it's just a folder. And then the next one is my planner. And this is an insert that I made myself. I basically just made up a template for a calendar on Microsoft Word. It is sized so that I can use So Easy Planner Kit stickers with it. I just did some washi tape on the side here of each page, some plain black. And I just took it to Kinko's FedEx and I had them printed on 32-pound paper. So it's really high quality paper. It's nice and soft to write on. I really like it. It's better than what I could print at home. And then I've been buying stickers from Allison Jensen Crafts on Etsy. She's also here on YouTube, and I'll link to her below. She is Canadian like I am, and she does these wonderful little kits that I can use. I can just buy one every month and put it in my planner. So September, here's October, I just started it. And, oh no, sorry, that's November. And here's October. So I started planning a little bit, and November's all set up. And then when she releases December, I'll put those ones in. So I'm really happy with her stickers. I'm having a lot of fun with them. I didn't cover the inside of this craft paper. So this is just like the cover I just made out of a craft cardstock, and I glued some of the collection paper on top of it. And then on this side of the pocket, I have some planner stamps. These are Recollections branded that I just tucked in there I thought I might use. And then I have a Midori branded pocket. Like I wanted to DIY what I could, but I didn't know how to make a plastic pocket, so I bought one from Midori. And this is where I'm just keeping my planner stickers, my October kits, some holidays, and what's left of November. And because I still use those throughout the month. And then on the other side, some more of my planner stickers. And then the last one is my reading log. So I set myself a goal of reading one book a month because I just have not been reading enough. And so I've got one done in this one so far. This is the book I read in September, and on each, so this is what the plain template looks like. And again, I had this printed at FedEx. I just designed it myself on Microsoft Word. And then I just put my title, my author, the day I start, the day I finish, ranking out of 5 stars, what's the plot, and what are my thoughts on it. I just used some Mambi Arrow stickers here, and then I have a little bit of space in these margins, so I drew some icons from inside from the story to kind of jog my memory. And that's what that one looks like. So, and then on the side I just have some Recollections washi tape that I threw in there. So yeah, I've just started using these like this 3 days ago, so it's very new. I'm not sure what it's going to look like. I am absolutely tickled that it matches my new doodle book. I love everything pink, so awesome. So yeah, that's where I'm at in my journaling, and I'm happy to say that I'm finding my enthusiasm again. I'm excited to work in this book in a way that I wasn't excited for a while to work in the Fauxbonichis. So yeah, I'm looking forward to working in this book. I'm going to use this one for October and November. Then we move into December daily, and I think I'm going to drop this for a month probably. And then we'll pick up again in January. I'll either go back to this or I'll do something different. I'm starting to think that I don't have a journaling style, that there is no journaling piece for me. I think I just get bored easily. I need to keep switching. I've actually done a Fauxdori before. If you remember, I did one, I think last spring, like spring of 2015. But it's feeling fresh and new for me, so I'm going to give it another try. And I am not looking for planner piece. I am just looking to keep myself interested, or journal piece, I should say. So yeah, that's where I'm at. Thank you so much for watching.